What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Final Whistle. I'm Danny Erb, joined alongside my guy, Nathan Osler, and we got a pretty good episode in store for you guys today. Is we have a new world champion in the world of sports,
Yes, we do.
sport we haven't really covered much of, but we are both decent big fans of the sport. Baseball, Major League Baseball has a new champion. The Dodgers, gentlemen's sweep the Yankees in 5 games. They win the series 4-1. They win in the Bronx after a pretty interesting game. Yankees started off really hot. Judge finally homered. Stanton hit a home run. It was very good offensive game. And then that top of the 5th inning came to bite the Yankees right in the butt. And a lot went wrong. Aaron Judge missed a routine line drive out that I would say 99.999% of baseball players, not even professional, I'm saying high school players, make that catch. And then there's a ground ball to first base. Anthony Rizzo fields it. Garrett Cole does not run to first base. Anthony Rizzo gives up on the play. That scores the first run. And after that, the bleeding just kind of commenced as I think Teoscar Hernandez then hit a ball off the wall. And then that scored a few runners. Freddie Freeman came around to score. And then Mookie Betts hit the game-winning RBI to bring in a runner from third base there. But so the Dodgers win the World Series by the final score was 6-5. And what a disaster for the Yankees, Nate.
So I have a couple things I want to discuss for this one. You know me, I'm a big baseball guy.
Sure.
There's reasons the Yankees lost this series. And you forgot to bring up the play to Volpe where he threw it to third. Chisholm couldn't pick it up.
Yeah,
it was a really weird throw.
Austin Wells.
Yeah, it was a very the throw Volpe did. I wouldn't even blame that on Chisholm.
Yeah,
it just took a bad bounce. But looking at the play, I want to look at the most was the ground ball to first.
Yeah,
and you can't expect if you're Garrett Cole, Rizzo to run that out because it was a really slow grounder to his right. So it was a very awkward pickup on the play because I was watching it as it happened. I was like, oh boy. Mm-hmm. And I know Garrett Cole played for the Pirates. I personally did not like him towards the end of his Pirates tenure because he clearly wanted out.
You can take the man off the Pirates, but you can't take the Pirates out of
That's
the man.
That's exactly why I'm in a Pirates chat. That's exactly what I said. The inner Pirate just showed up.
Yep.
And if you're Garrett Cole, why don't you go cover first? You easily could have got him. You got, I think it was Mookie Betts. Could have got Mookie Betts out. I know he's really quick, but are you stupid? The Judge play, I mean, you can't let that happen. You can't let that Judge fly out, the fly out happen. It's a routine play for a really good center fielder, a guy who's going to win the MVP in the American League. That can't happen. He was already saying that's going to be the play that haunts him forever. I think the Yankees can get back, and that's another topic for another day to get back to the World Series. But there's a lot of things I'll bring up after, I get through this little World Series spiel that the Yankees have some big question marks. Here's the thing why the Yankees lost this series. There's a couple reasons. Number one, they lost game 1 with Garrett Cole on the mound. You cannot lose that. Yeah. The thing I was seeing Yankees fans saying that game 1 was a must win. Garrett Cole pitches really decently. I mean, he got hit hard a little bit, but the game got forced to extras. And then yesterday they had Garrett Cole as well. I mean, if any team could have
wanted him to go game 7, they were going to, his plan was to go game 7.
If any team were able to pull off a 3-0 comeback, it's very rare. We almost had it in hockey where the Oilers came back from a 3-0, but lost in game 7, of course, to the Panthers. I felt like the Yankees could have been the team to do it because they have the star power. I know the Oilers had a lot of star power, but the Yankees had a guy like Aaron Judge, who he's a big reason the Yankees lost this series, and I'll get to that in a second. But Garrett Cole last night, how about this stat line? 5 runs, 0 of which were earned. So, his ERA wasn't even touched last night because all the errors.
Yeah.
That can't happen. 3 errors for the Yankees. I think they were all in the same inning. That can't. Yeah. That's the reason why they lost. Another reason why they lost. Let's get to Aaron.
Top of the 5th inning.
Yeah, let's get to Aaron Judge for a second. Aaron Judge, we all know, is a really good baseball player. This guy, I love him. He's a good guy. He's a good person to cheer for. You can't hate Aaron Judge, I don't think. He just has a great personality. He's good for the sport. He just had a really, really bad postseason. Really bad postseason in general. And he did not have a good World Series at all. In the postseason so far,
horrible.
Well, the postseason, he had 49 ABs. He batted 184.
Horrible.
3 home runs, 9 RBIs. You look at the home runs, RBIs, like, oh, that's a small sample size. Well, I mean, like, you need this type of bat to like show up in the playoffs, especially, especially in the World Series. Let's see here.
If they don't have Giancarlo Stanton, they're not even in the World Series.
The way like Juan Soto as well. Juan Soto was carrying that. Like him and Giancarlo Stanton were like the most clutch guys they had in the ALCS. Giancarlo Stanton, let me pull up these box scores. So in game 1, this was a big issue of why they lost. Let me go through here. Game 1 was the Freddie Freeman Grand Slam all-time moment for the World Series. You got to love it. Aaron Judge, first game in LA. He had 5 ABs, struck out 3 times. And that's your 3, 4, 5 hitter. He's always in the media order. Game 2, they lost 4-2. Aaron Judge struck out a total of 3 times in 4 at-bats. He struck out 6 times total in the first 2 games in LA. That can't happen. Nope. Game 3, in New York, they lost 4-2. They go down 3-0. Aaron Judge struck out only once. He'd had a walk. He at least got on base. Game 4 happens. The Yankees just give the Dodgers pound town practically. They woke up. This was the team. I was like, oh, who knows? Maybe if Judge gets hot. And at the end of the game, Judge got an RBI. I mean, it was a garbage time RBI, but I mean, like, that's what you want to see. You want to see your best players get hot at the right time. Judge didn't strike out either. He had a hit, an RBI, and all that. He was doing his job. Last night happens. First pitch he sees. Moonshot. I'm like, Aaron Judge is back.
He's back.
And then the 5th inning happens. The team just collapses. They got the lead right back, gave it right back up.
Horrible.
And they just couldn't do anything about it. So, like, I saw someone on Twitter. He was having a spaz. He was like, this is bad for baseball. The Dodgers they won because they spent the most money. Oh. Do we not know the Yankees had a higher payroll this year than the LA Dodgers? I mean, yes, the Ohtani money was deferred, but it's not like the Yankees spend a lot of money. If you're going to blame the World Series on the money being spent, I want people to look at that 5th inning and say the Yankees couldn't play defense.
Yep.
So that's a reason why they lost. So the defense, the Aaron Judge thing, their stars went silent. And you know what's even funnier? I'm a big Shohei guy. You know that?
I do.
He didn't have a great World Series. And you know how the Dodgers won? Other guys stepped up. That's the point of having all these players that can do it. Freddie Freeman was the guy. He like broke the World Series record. He has a home run in 6 World Series games. He had 2 at the Braves and 4 in a row with the Dodgers. So I don't know like how you can complain about it if you're a baseball fan. I get why you would hate it since like people just hate the big markets. I mean, we're small market fans. Like I have a Pirates hat on now. I should hate this, but it's like I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect the teams that are going to go out and spend the money. You have to spend money to make things happen.
Listen, I agree with you. I mean, I know you're not on the Big Hit anymore, but we had a discussion about it on the Big Hit, our show that me and you produced, IEP TV back your time here. We talked about it, and I was the only one who was defending that this is not bad for baseball. It should encourage other teams to spend money, right? That is proof that you spend money, you get results. There's no salary cap in baseball. So these guys are all multi-billionaires, right? Billionaires. Spend the money.
Yep.
There's no reason why even the Oakland Athletics can't sign Juan Soto this offseason. Wave $600 million in front of his face. Be all right, bro. $600 million. Let's go. Juan Soto, it doesn't matter if the Savannah Bananas said $600 million, he would sign. He said it. He said, listen, I just want a bag. And he's going to get that bag. This is, in my opinion, this is not as bad for baseball as everyone says. Sure, they spent the money, but they got the results, right? And it should be encouraging to other teams, other small markets that, okay, listen, we might not have the money that the Yankees and the Dodgers have, but we spend money, we'll make money, right? That's just a common thing. Any business person knows you spend money, you're going to make money. If you have a restaurant that is run down, dirty, horrible, like it just looks gross in there, but your food's really good, no one's going to come. No one's going to come. You're not going to make money. If you spend $50,000, renovate your restaurant and give yourself a state-of-the-art restaurant, and everyone's going to come in. You got the LEDs everywhere. People are going to come in. You got to spend the money to make the money. It's very simple, and I don't understand how teams aren't taking this as a, okay, bet, like this works. And obviously, I'm not saying that the Pirates would be able to just compete with the Dodgers if they spent money. No, because the Dodgers obviously have more money, but you still got to spend the money. It's ridiculous. And as a Pirates fan, as if any Oakland fans, Angels fans, us small market teams, it's kind of sickening. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's bad for baseball.
No,
I definitely think it's bad for baseball because these are, at the end of the day, I'll finish up real quick. These are also the two best teams. Is that not what a championship is supposed to be? The two best teams every year. That's what I want to see every year. I don't want to see like an underdog make it every year. It's cool once in a while, but I want to see the best of the best play. That for me is more fun than watching, a team like if the Tigers got there, like, okay, cool. But like, I wish I could see guys like Aaron Judge, who a championship will impact his career, instead of a guy like, I don't know, Spencer Torkelson. Like
no
rings don't matter to those guys. A guy like Judge and Soto, at the end of their career, it's going to come down to, okay, how many rings did you have? Like that's how I think of it. And that might be a wrong way of thinking of it, but I don't know.
See, this is the thing about baseball fans I don't like. They will pound at us small market fans if we agree with this being a good World Series. I loved this World Series. It wasn't an all-timer at all. It was not an all-timer. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I was talking to my buddies last night, and they were like, "Oh, you're good." Might have been. Yeah, they were like saying like, "Oh, classic Nathan. He's always a hater," because I like hating on random things. But it's if you look at this World Series and it's like, oh, this was the greatest World Series of all time. It wasn't. It was probably like in my lifetime, it's way behind Cubs and then the Indians at the time. Sorry, I said it. And then the Nationals Astros is up there. The Dodgers Astros is probably one of my favorites, even though with the cheating scandal they had, that one extra innings game they had, it was nuts. This World Series, I mean, it had so much hype. It was just the Yankees underperformed the heck out of it. If the Yankees were to win last night, maybe it lives up to that potential a little bit better. I guess my statement is about what you just said. I completely agree, though. You got to spend the money. It's great. Like this is, and people complain about this World Series. It's the first time since these two teams matched up in a World Series since 1981. So people can just grow up about that. And it's not like we don't have small markets winning. And like, I hate saying this, but like the Royals just won in 2015. It's like 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Or 9 years ago at the top of my head. The Nationals just won in 2019. Yeah. I think it was. And then the Braves, I mean, they're not really small market, but the Braves are a team
they were all home built.
Can I say this about the Tigers as well? The Tigers had the lowest payroll in this entire playoffs, and they upset a team with a top 5 payroll in baseball in the Houston Astros in the wild card. They went into Houston. I think they swept them, right? The Royals beat Baltimore. I know the Baltimore Orioles had a low payroll, but it's still the Orioles. Yeah. I feel, and here's the thing too. People were really hyped for the Mets to maybe make the World Series. If the Mets make the World Series, no one's complaining. You know why? Because it's the Mets, not the Dodgers. People just want to hate the Dodgers. I respect the Dodgers. The Mets have a higher payroll this year. They have the highest in baseball. And I did the math. If you look at the allocated money that teams spent this year, if you were to add the 70, if Shohei was making 70 million this year, they'd still be lower than the Mets. The Mets overpay a bunch of guys. But you know what? I respect the Mets owner because Steve Cohen loves baseball.
Sure.
They know how to win. And, I guess we'll just get into the offseason now. I guess the big question is Juan Soto.
It's Juan Soto.
And here's the thing about this. Like, we can talk about offseason stuff through the next couple weeks and stuff because there was already a trade today. I don't know if you saw the Angels got Jorge Soler for, like, Griffin Canning from the Angels. A really weird trade for the Angels, in my opinion. But I guess pitching is expensible. You can get it's one of those positions you can just develop and stuff. This Juan Soto stuff that came out the other day, like before the World Series even ended, about the Dodgers were going to be interested and he was going to listen to them and they were going to be like, we're going to see if he's intrigued. Then last night you see the celebration. Juan Soto is like the last guy on the bench just looking at the Dodgers celebrate. And you know what's going on in my head? I'm like, are we really about to get the Kevin Durant of baseball? Are we really about to get the KD of the MLB with the can't beat them, join them type of mentality? I don't think Juan Soto has that mentality, but he wants the money. He even said in an interview he's fine with going. Whoever gives him the money, he's going to. Like, there's 3 teams at the top of my head. Yankees, Mets, Dodgers now. It was just Yankees and Mets. That was it. But then this Dodgers stuff came out. They're going to be in the mix. It was Yankees and Mets all year. I personally think he's going to stay in New York. Personally, I think it would probably be the Yankees more so, but like, I don't know. The Mets, Steve Cohen might go in there and spend a lot of money, especially with the Pete Alonso stuff. Is he going to be back? I don't know. That's another question to ask.
Read this. According to some information that Mike Rodriguez has, Soto's not emotionally involved with anyone and is focused on his money. That said, he will sign wherever he gets paid the most. So if you think he will take deferred money or a discount stay in New York, erase that thought. The Mets are ready to put $600 million on the table for Juan Soto. What are your thoughts on this?
The Mets are a good fit. They need outfield. They're probably going to be losing their corner guy, Jesse Winker, in the offseason. They just traded for him.
Yeah.
Like Brandon Nimmo's another guy.
Starling Marte is getting old.
Yeah, Juan Soto's still very young. He was like, I think he was called up when he was 19.
Yeah,
20.
He won the World Series when he was 19.
Yeah, like this is already good. If he leaves, this is already Juan Soto's fourth team, by the way. He won a World Series with the Nationals. He got traded to the Padres with Josh Bell. And now he's on the Yankees. He's been traded twice. And he can't handle it. It's just the money situation. They know these teams know he's going to be making a lot of money. And let me just say this about the Padres. They could have paid Juan Soto. They were just spending a lot of money on other guys. They have a big, like, Tatis is getting money. They have Manny Machado on the books for a while. Xander Bogaerts just came in. They got a big question about that Ha-Seong Kim, their shortstop. I think he's gone personally because they love him, but like they're clearly putting Bogaerts ahead of him. I know, but Kim, I think, is the better guy. The Jackson Merrill question. Jackson Merrill, really good rookie. I hope he doesn't win Rookie of the Year, but like he's going to get a lot of money, I think. So like I get why they got rid of Soto. But it's like, I feel like they're punching themselves. I mean, the trade, they did okay in the trade. They got Michael King, who had a pretty good year. Higashioka did good for them in the playoffs, but it's like the Yankees they have a potential to be have a very underwhelming offseason. They did, I think, this past offseason. Oh, I love it. You know what? Juan Soto is coming to the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Hear me out. Juan Soto, you are a Pittsburgh Pirate, my friend.
You know what? I'm going to give my elevator pitch. Juan Soto, I think you should come to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Here, can you put that picture back up for a second?
How about this one?
Oh, no. Yes, I love it. Okay, Juan Soto, this is why you should come to the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's a team that the fan base believes in. You could be the savior of this town alongside of Paul Skeens. Why would you not want to play with a guy like Paul Skeens, Brian Reynolds, O'Neal Cruz, Juan Soto? The vibes are there. This is a city that loves baseball.
Yeah.
It is a city. You could be the man. I mean, Bob Nutting won't do it, sadly. But you could be the man to convince people to like. This is a win. The Pirates are in win now scenario. As much as how stupid that sounds, like they're gonna waste the time they have with Paul Skeens. They gotta take advantage of it. But I could dream. It's not gonna happen. The best the Pirates are gonna do is a 1-year, $5 million deal for Alex Verdugo. That's what's gonna happen. Like last year, the most predictable free agent the Pirates signed before he was signed was Rowdy Tellez, and what happened? He became a Pirate. Yeah, it's just every year they sign a 1-year deal to a random first baseman. So this year it's gonna be like John Singleton, like putting that into existence, sadly. Alex Verdugo is going to be the yearly 1-year, $4 million deal for an outfielder.
Pirate Pair hitting the gritty.
I saw the Altoona Curve tweeted a picture.
Of Soto?
Yeah, they put him in Altoona. Look up the Altoona Curve. The Pirates AA team. They put him in a Curve uniform. And here's the thing, I guess Soto didn't really play in AA, so people were joking, it's like, oh, he could play for AA. Or whatever, they would take it. There the Altoona Curve are all in on the Juan Soto deal.
That's hilarious.
But like World Series, but like Juan Soto's the big question mark. It's something we could talk about for weeks to come. I hope not months. Like there was already a trade today. The MLB offseason is going to be kicking in full gear soon with the Rule 5 stuff coming out.
Can we hear this?
I mean,
you hear
I don't know what's the teams that want to come after me, but definitely I'll be open to this in every single team. I don't have any doors closed or anything like that. So I'm going to be available for all 30 teams.
All 30 teams.
Hey, White Sox.
Pittsburgh Pirates are number 30.
The Chicago White Sox are making a push. They just hired a manager. Juan Soto, you are a Chicago White Sox.
What's Stanton say?
What's your advice as he goes to this process?
I've never been in it, so just
Stanton's never been a free agent.
No, he was traded to the Yankees from the Marlins.
Wow.
Because remember, the Marlins gave him like the 12-year mega deal, and like the Marlins are still paying like $30 million of it, I think, a year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's been a Yankee. The Yankees got questions. They had a couple. I think Gleyber Torres is also a free agent. Like, that's a weird one. He's kind of hit or miss. But Juan Soto is their big guy. They got to get him back, or it might be a lost experiment.
Sitting in the dugout, down sick.
Man, if he goes to the Dodgers, it really is going to be the Kevin Durant of baseball.
Yes, he'd be so hated. He'd be the biggest heel.
Like,
he looks like a bat boy. Look, he looks like the bat boy.
I think him and Volpe were the last ones watching, but Volpe's still going to be on the Yankees.
Yeah, Volpe loves the Yankees up there. Soto again.
Yeah. Well, any parting words with baseball before we get into the next stuff?
Was a good year. This is the best postseason I think I've ever watched, honestly.
It's up there. I don't think it's the best.
I think it's the best. Every series was great. Cinema.
Yeah. This one was kind of hit or miss, though. This series was hit or miss. I like the upsets and the wild cards. The Dodgers Padres was the match.
Yeah,
for me. But yeah, what's next on our to-do list?
So we've got a new segment. Today is October 31st. It's Halloween. We were gonna do costumes, but then just said no, we're not going to. So happy Halloween, and I think that in honor of Halloween, we came up with a segment. Nate's gonna do the NFL version of it. I'll do the MLB version of it, but it's called Monster Mashup. Monster Mashup. Basically, you have to make the best player ever using, like, you know, you got to build them like from the feet to the, you know what I mean, everything. So like feet would be like Tyreek Hill's speed, you know what I mean, strength, DK Metcalf, stuff like that. So I'll kind of let Nathan take it away, but he's supposed to make the best NFL player. Do you think? Are you just gonna do it, or should I try and make one to like combat it?
I mean, you're gonna do the NBA. I don't know as much NBA.
Okay.
You can make a football one if you want. I'm just gonna wing this. I don't have anything written down. But yeah, so I was taking into account there's different aspects. Like I'm gonna do some traits as well.
Yeah.
So I'll start with the feet. I mainly made that speed in my head, and it's Tyreek Hill. You took that out of my mind. Out of my mind. Now, now the next one I'm gonna do is leg strength. Saquon Barkley.
Okay. Wow. Yeah,
dude's
I like that.
Massive. We all know Saquon Barkley has the big calves, the big thighs.
Mm-hmm.
He's my leg strength guy. I guess like body, or like I guess we'll just do overall like strength.
This could be all times, isn't it?
Oh, I'm doing mine current day.
Just current? Okay.
Yeah. I like Derrick Henry as overall strength / arm strength. Okay. I like him. So if you combine him with Saquon, that is a very powerful running back. You're probably not stopping him. IQ, I am probably going to do. He stinks this year, but like you can't not pick Mahomes in my opinion. He makes like this year is kind of an outlier, but overall what he's done, it's like he's smart enough to make those plays. He already has 3 rings, so like what could you not want? Now arm, like if you're a quarterback, like I'm gonna say throw power. Man, this is gonna be the stupidest one I've ever said. But I'm looking at his prime. I know he's coming back now. He's been playing. How about Russell Wilson's throw? Can I
Russ?
Listen, that guy throws a good deep ball.
Russ
throws an amazing deep ball.
Russ over Rodgers, Russ over Mahomes, Russ over Josh Allen.
Does Russell Wilson not throw a great deep ball?
He does, but
I'm supposed to make a monster. This thing's gonna be scary.
Okay,
well, you're not gonna expect. Listen, listen? We're not gonna have to trust the arm because his legs are gonna be nuts. He has Derrick Henry mixed with Saquon.
Okay. All right,
with Tyreek Hill speed. It's gonna be a running back quarterback.
Sure.
I want you to hear me out.
Okay, I'm hearing you out.
I'm trying to think. Awareness. Pocket awareness. Lamar. I'll just run out of it. He's fine with that.
Okay.
Overall, I don't really know anything. Eyes. He can see plays. This is going to be a guy that knows smart when to throw the ball. I'm taking Lions version of Jared Goff, just because he's been great this year. I also, you know what, for deep ball, I might change that. I like Josh Allen.
Yeah. Okay.
Josh Allen. We're gonna change it to Josh Allen. Shoot. I mean, that's all I think. Height, I don't know. Darnell Washington of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
Foot power, kicking wise, I'm gonna take Chris Boswell, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm gonna take coach. If you have a coach, I'm putting Mike Tomlin in there.
I thought you hate Tomlin.
See, I'm making
no.
This is gonna be a scary. This is something you're not gonna hit.
Supposed to be the best, like a Frankenstein. That's crazy. The switch up on Tomlin's absurd.
Listen, it's a love-hate.
Starts Russell Wilson, and now it's fine.
Listen, this is a love-hate relationship.
I'm sure it is.
Tomlin and I have a very big love-hate relationship.
I'm sure he watches this all the time and is very aware of that.
When he wins a playoff game, it'll win me back a little bit.
Sure.
But yeah, that was my little dude. There you go.
I like it.
That's all I got. I couldn't think of anything else.
I like Tyreek Hill speed.
Yeah.
If I were gonna, I'll try and make mine a little simpler and kind of dumb it down. Should I try? I'm gonna try and not use any players that you used. So speed, I'm gonna go Xavier Worthy speed. I think technically he's faster than Tyreek Hill. He's the fastest 40-yard dash ever. So I'm gonna go Xavier Worthy for sure. Speed, physique. If you're physique, I'm gonna go DK Metcalf. Dude, just a beast.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's just a nut. I think hands. Who has the best hands in the league, bro? Give me George Pickens' hands. Okay, George Pickens' ability to catch a deep ball. You can say what you want. Justin Jefferson has insane hands as well. George Pickens is a better jump ball guy than Justin Jefferson. He just is. He's a better jump ball.
That acrobatics.
He's now. I think Jefferson's obviously a better receiver and potentially might have better hands, but no one's catching a jump ball and a deep ball like George Pickens. Just there's no one. So I'll say George Pickens' hands. And then I think I'm just gonna make a receiver at this point. And then for route running, I'm gonna go Devontae Adams for his route running. So Devontae Adams kind of like head, an ability to run routes. And then what else would I need here? Footwork is kind of same with route running, so it's still Devontae Adams. And then I think that's it. So
if I was making a receiver, my route running would be Cooper Kupp.
Devontae Adams is the best route runner in the NFL, I think. I mean, Cooper Kupp's also a great route runner. Deontay Johnson, Stephon Diggs, all those guys are great route runners. Monster mashup. That is our monster mashup for NFL. We'll get into the NBA now. I know you said you didn't really want to.
I can try after you.
So I'm so I'll work up from the feet. Feet wise, speed. De'Aaron Fox is just he's always been the fastest guy. Height. I mean, I don't think I need a guy that's that tall, but I'll go Wemby's height. I'm gonna go with Wemby's height. So a guy that can run like De'Aaron Fox, Wemby's height. Strength, I'm going to go the strength of LeBron James. Athleticism, I'm going to go with Ja Morant. Obviously, he's just the most athletic guy in the NBA. He's one of the most athletic guys in sports. Dude's a freak. So LeBron's kind of structure and strength. Ja Morant's ability to jump. Steph Curry's ability to shoot. I think that's kind of just abundantly clear. And then I'm going to go with Klay Thompson's jump shot. Klay has just a fundamental jump shot. You teach jump shot. It's Klay Thompson. IQ. So if it was all time, I'd say Rajon Rondo, but current, I'll say Chris Paul's basketball IQ. Passing wise, I could go with like Tyrese Halliburton, who's a great passer. I'm gonna go Tyrese Halliburton's passing, and then dribble moves wise, I'll go Kyrie. And footwork kind of goes with that. And then defense, I'll go with. So I use Wemby's build, so I could go. I'm gonna go Draymond Green's defense. Okay, Draymond Green's defense and Draymond Green's grit. Okay, this guy's gonna mess you up when you get in the paint. Okay. And then rebounding, I'll go Miles Turner rebounding. Dude can get a rebound.
I like it.
I think that's my monster. I think that's my monster. Mash him up.
I like it. I don't
That's
really
gotta
have
be
one
the
for
best.
NBA.
It's got to be the goat. It's gotta be
I
the
like
best
it.
monster possible. Yeah.
like it.
So that was our little fun Halloween segment. We tried. We tried to do a little something for Halloween. We tried.
We tried.
Get into the NBA. We get into the NBA. Yesterday, Wednesday, Raptors plays the Hornets, my favorite team, and I do kind of want to talk about this game for a little bit. Really, not even being a Raptors fan, just this is a really fun game to watch. Raptors lose to the Hornets by 5 in this game. I'll tell you what, man, LaMelo Ball is a nut. This guy shoots the ball like he wants to lose his job. I mean, he pulls up from half court, but he just doesn't care, and I kind of love it. It's really cool to watch. Nick Richards, Kentucky guy, scored 24 points. That's got to be a career high. I mean, I don't know, probably not, but 24 points for Nick Richards is crazy. But a solid game out of everyone. LaMelo Ball is doing very well this year, but more on the Raptors side, I'll tell you what. My guy, Grady Dick, 30 points, his career high. He's already had 27 and 30. Last year, Grady Dick was struggling to get 10 points. If we're talking about the most improved player, I'm not trying to be biased here, but Grady Dick has got to be on that list. The dude's a stud. He's averaging like 28, 22 points a game. He's a stud. Grady's been amazing this year. RJ Barrett, 31 points. He is, I'll tell you what, the Knicks messed up trading him to the Raptors. He's been a completely different player since he's come to Toronto. And I mean, I know the Raptors are 1-4, but I could not be happier with this team this year. Could not be happier. I mean, even guys like Jonathan Mogba, I think is how you pronounce his name, has been playing amazing. Davion Mitchell's been playing all right. Jakob Poeltl, who I'm not the biggest fan of, 20 points. I'm quickly didn't play. He's a right pelvic contusion. And Scotty Barnes is also out for 3 weeks after getting an elbow from Nikola Jokic. Listen, I honestly, when I told everyone this is the worst team in the NBA in the beginning of the season, I was dead wrong. This team's good. This is a good basketball club. They've got a lot of guys who know their role and they do what they do. And, you know, when this starting lineup is going to be Grady Dick, Emmanuel Quickley, RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes, Jakob Poeltl, and maybe Jonathan Mogba, this might be a team that can make a push. Hear me out. I know we're 1-4 right now. I think it's just going to come down to coaching. We need a better coach than Darko. He's just not good. But that's my little Raptors spiel. Lakers, Cavs. Lakers got blown out by the Cleveland Cavaliers in LeBron James' home debut. And in this game, it finally happened, Nate. Bronny James made a point. He scored a bucket. And then the Cleveland Cavs actually let Bronny cut the net with him and take the net home. He got to take the net home after the game, like he just won the NCAA tournament. So I'll try and find it here.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh.
Look, I'll show this.
So. They don't even cut the net in the NBA Finals, do they?
Nope.
Goodness.
Bronny James left the net. The basket scored his first one. I mean, I guess it's his hometown, and the Cavs organization is a very good organization, and they have a lot of respect for LeBron and the James family and what they've done for basketball and that organization in whole. So I really don't hate this from that standpoint, but I mean, you got to think, dude, Bronny James is bad. He's pretty bad. And for him to cut the net down is funny as hell. It's very funny for him to have that net. But it's also a very cool gesture from the Cavs. But it'd be better if Bronny was not as horrible as he is.
He's going to be in the G League in a couple days.
Yeah. He does not travel with the team, but he traveled to Cleveland just because, you know what I mean? Cavs are 5-0, though. This is a team to be reckoned with. I'll tell you what, Donovan Mitchell, I got a gripe to pick with this guy. I had a 6-leg parlay, and I had Donovan Mitchell to score 25 points. He scored 24 points. So you're on my shit list, pal. But besides that, I'll tell you what. Harris. No, Najee Harris is way deeper on that list. Mobley and Mitchell and Garland. That's a very good team with Jared Allen and Wade as well. Very, very excited for this team. Karis LeVert coming off the bench has been automatic as well. Cavs are going to be contenders. They're 5-0, and I know it's really early to say, but this is going to be a good team. Pacers finally give the Celtics their first loss of the year in an overtime thriller where my guy, Spicy P, Pascal Siakam, P Skills, got a game-winning shot, game-winning three in OT to help the Pacers win against the Celtics in overtime. Jason Tatum, 37 points. Spicy P had 29 points. What a game. Pistons get their first one over the 76ers. Sixers are 1-3. I could not be happier.
Can I say something about this one?
Talk to me. Yeah.
This is the box score I have up right now because I don't really, the only scoreboard I really care about in the NBA is my team, but like I'm looking at this, it's like, man, oh man, I actually love this because I'm not a big Joel Embiid guy. You got me on the Joel Embiid sucks train. He's too hurt all the time.
Yeah,
like they're investigating the Sixers and Joel Embiid about like load management. Like you can't play back to backs. He's yet to play. I drafted him in fantasy basketball in my one league. I'm like, why did I even do this?
Bad draft.
Yeah, that Paul George not even playing yet. Really weird.
Cannot panic on the Sixers yet. Just can't. But I just seeing them lose. They don't have their best two players.
This will be one of the 10. Like actually, no, one of the 10. I guess one of 10 Pistons wins all year.
Yep. True.
Congratulations.
Wizards beat the Hawks. Well, I do want to see the final score here. What is So I don't think their number. Alex Sarr only had 11 points. I was curious on how he's been playing, but the Wizards get a win. They're 2-2. The Hawks, who have been playing really well. Trae Young, 35 points. Trae Young's playing phenomenal. He should be a surefire All-Star this year. He's been snubbed a few times for that All-Star game, so got to get Trae Young in the All-Star game. Karl Anthony Towns scored the most points yesterday, 44 points for Big Purr, as they call him. But I think in New York they're calling him Big Bodega, which is kind of stupid. But my twin, Tyler Hero, had 34 points, and the Heat are struggling. They're 2-2. They should be better than that, but they've really struggled a lot. They've lost every game they've been the favorite in. Magic lost. Paulo Banchero still 31 points, had a good game. Josh Giddey, P. Giddey had had 20 points. They lose by 3. Paulo Banchero, actually, did you see the ending of that game?
Yeah, that was weird. I hate that.
That was
rule.
crazy.
What was it called? The Tucker rule?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a fair rule. It's you physically can't get a shot off your hands in less than 0.3 seconds. So I know I play intramural basketball at IUP, and we were up 4 points in the game, and the ball went out of bounds, and there was 0.2 seconds left, and they just called the game. You just can't, you physically can't. Like you can't get a shot off and in less than 0.3 seconds. It's literally impossible. So they did not waive up. Paulo Banchero had a crazy shot. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Paulo Banchero.
Yeah, miraculous 0.1 second game tying 3 is waved off.
Yep.
On ESPN.
Come on. Pull it up here on Twitter. It just doesn't want to come up. How about that? This is awesome.
I'll say this about this game. I follow some Magic writers on Twitter and stuff, and like one of them was saying like during the fourth quarter, it was a very bad start for both teams. It was a very sloppy game for both teams. The Magic, I think, went 0 for 12 field goals to start the fourth, and the Bulls were 0 for 9.
Yeah.
No one could just hit a shot. And that's the thing the Magic have issues with, and this is what worries me about them sometimes. Their shooters are very hit or miss. Paolo's at least had really like every game for him so far has been really good. But then I'm looking at like Franz Wagner. I'm a big fan of only 7 points last night. Like Wendell Carter Jr. is very hit or miss. Jalen Suggs hit or miss. KCP only 8 points, but like you're not signing him to be the star. Like they have Gary Harris looks like he's going back to Gary Harris I know and love. He had like 2 really good games. Went 0 for 3 last night. I like Anthony Black getting some minutes, but like he's still hit or miss. But like other than that, like they're gonna lose, but they need to figure out some shooting and stuff to get more consistent. I wish they would have got a better 3-point shooter in the offseason.
Best team in the NBA. The Oklahoma City Thunder, in my opinion, is the best team in the NBA. They beat on the Spurs. They give Wemby his third loss, and this is a great game between Wemby and Chet, the two rookies last year. And I think we got to start having an uncomfortable conversation soon that Chet Holmgren might be better than Victor Wembanyama. People are not ready for that conversation. I'm ready for that conversation. Chet is a dog. Wemby's obviously a freak, but dude, he had 6 points last night. Chet locked his ass down. Chet with 19 points. I think Chet might just be a better all-around player than Wemby. That might be ridiculous to say, and that might come back to bite me in a few years or months, but I think it might be time to say, is Chet Holmgren better than Victor Wembanyama?
In a few years or months? What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, Wemby could just turn into a god whenever he wants. We know he has the potential for that, but
the greatest of all time.
Yeah, he will never be the greatest of all time.
Okay,
not good enough. But
I know who.
I mean,
I'm not even going to start this.
At this age, LeBron was averaging like 25 points, and Wemby's 20. LeBron was averaging 20 at this time in his career. Wemby's averaging like 14.
Oh,
so this is the GOAT, and that's just the GOAT. Pelicans lose to the Warriors. Warriors are 4-1. Not a lot of people thought that the Warriors would get it done this year, but they're playing well. Steph Curry is just doing what Steph Curry does, man. Trailblazers get a win over the Clippers. Today's games on Thursday, Halloween games. We got Bucks, Grizzlies. We got Rockets, Mavs. We got Spurs, Jazz, Suns, Clippers. A pretty bad slate for like a Halloween
lineup.
Slate. Yeah, gross, just gross. Honestly, in my opinion, I think the NBA should not play on Mondays, Thursdays, or Sundays. No one's gonna watch them. Everyone's watching football at least until 7:00. Like I wouldn't care if there was, 4:00 games, but no one's gonna choose to watch Rockets Mavs over an NFL game unless you just don't care about the NFL.
Even the 4:00 games, people are just getting off of work.
Same thing with the World Series. I mean, every one of those games was during an NFL game. Didn't rather watch NFL. But
8:00, 8:30, 9:00, 10:30. Who's staying up for 10 till 10:30 tonight?
No one's watching Clippers Suns. I promise you that. No one's watching that. I will be fully in a Grady Dick costume while that game is playing. Yeah, I wonder if I could pull up my costume here. Show everyone.
I've seen this.
Have you seen it?
Oh yeah. While you're doing that, my rapid fire picks. I'm gonna go Bucks, Mavs, Spurs. Actually, no. Bucks, Mavs, Jazz get their first win finally. Clippers.
Okay.
I'm gonna change it up.
All right, here we go.
Let's see it.
How do I screen share this? Okay. So everyone here obviously can tell I'm a Raptors fan. Bangarang. This is my Halloween costume this year. I'm a Grady Dick fan. That's my costume. I'm Grady Dick.
What a guy.
Isn't that amazing?
What a guy.
You can hardly tell the difference.
You had to go buy a blonde wig.
I have the blonde wig.
Oh.
Blonde wig's like right over there.
Let's go. Should have dressed up as him for the show.
I thought about it, but then you wanted to be boring and just wear a.
Listen, I was looking for. Listen, I was gonna wear my Matt Canada.
That's what I kind of. I would have. If you would have done that, I would have gone full.
I couldn't find the hoodie or the hat.
I would have gone full Grady. I would have gone full Grady. I also was Tyler Hero my freshman year, and then last year I was Chet Holmgren. I just got to be a skinny white boy for Halloween every year, basketball player, and I was blessed. And I was like, listen, Grady's gonna be a baller this year. I'm going all in on Grady. Let's see if I could pull up a picture of my Chet costume. Have you seen this? I mean, I was just wearing a Chet.
I think, you've showed me. I've seen this.
Yeah, it's a funny thing.
It's a Chet Holmgren gear.
See, I love Halloween. A lot of people don't like Halloween. I'm a big Halloween fan. People don't respect the Halloween. I got a lot of people who aren't dressing up for Halloween.
Merry Christmas. Sick. Merry Christmas.
You like Christmas the best?
Heck yeah, it's Christmas time right now. Tomorrow starts
Christmas time. Tomorrow starts Christmas.
Oh no,
I recently have been a big Thanksgiving guy. I like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's pretty slept on. You get a good meal and you're watching a great NFL slate.
Thanksgiving's about football.
Thanksgiving is gas.
Football and the Pilgrims.
I used to be like, oh, Thanksgiving sucks. Thanksgiving sucks. No, Thanksgiving is fire. Thanksgiving is bomb. Thanksgiving is my third favorite holiday. Christmas my second holiday. My birthday is my favorite holiday. How about that?
Heck yeah, I like that. Listen, my birthday is my favorite holiday too.
Hell yeah.
I got all those that listen. I have them all the end of the year. Thanksgiving, birthday in December, Christmas in December. Boom.
Yep.
Love it. Listen, Thanksgiving is turkey, football, and Pilgrims.
Yep.
See if I can find it. Yeah, I love it.
Here's my Chet Holmgren costume. I found it. Chet Holmgren.
Wow.
How about that? Shout out my buddy Ben, my roommate Ben. He was the Joker. You can't teach that. Look at the beard. Look at the beard. That's commitment. I had
You should have. Did he grow it out?
I can't grow a beard. Look, that is pure. That is pure. That is pure Sharpie. That's a Sharpie beard. I can't grow a beard. But that was my Chet costume, and then the year before that, I was Tyler Hero.
Not bad.
Yeah, got to go out for Halloween.
Not bad.
You have to.
Not bad.
I liked your Matt Canada costume.
Oh, thanks. Very creative.
Funny.
All I had to do is go to TJ Maxx,
find
a Steelers hoodie and
a scary
Steelers hoodie and a
what
the hat,
the bucket hat. Always wore a bucket hat.
Yeah, you got to get a bucket hat. You got to get your playbook. That was very popular up at the parties.
I hate that guy. I hate that guy.
I put on the back Fire Canada. That was awful. That was scary enough. That was Halloween right there for Steelers fans. Matt Canada, the Matt Canada experience.
Yep,
it's improved this year. It's not as good, but I mean, it's been good.
Yeah,
I guess it's been pretty good compared to what we've seen.
I think Arthur Smith is kind of him. I like what he's done.
Yeah, I like him. I know there's people that still hate on him but like we just put up 37 points a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
The Steelers usually put up 16. Maybe like 10 if they're lucky.
All right, hold on. Here's my Tyler Hero costume.
Okay, that's a good one. Because it's just, Tyler Hero is the most basic looking guy. Like about him. Like you don't have to do anything special.
I think I kind of look. I kind of have the hair for Tyler Hero as well. I've been told that as well.
That's perfectly perfect.
Yeah, I got some.
Love it.
I think I have a video of me doing something. I was Tyler
See,
Hero.
some of my roommates up at IUP thought I looked like David Bednar sometimes.
Yeah, I could see that.
I wore my David Bednar jersey. I have a couple of those.
I could see that for sure. We'll get into the NFL here, but that was our little Halloween spiel. I like Halloween. I'm can't wait to dress up as Grady Dick.
Listen, I've dressed up as the Kool-Aid Man, Santa Claus. I have a Yoshi. There's a Yoshi costume somewhere in there.
Hey, why didn't you wear that?
Because it doesn't fit anymore. That was like high school.
Yeah, throw it on. Be funny for the memes. NFL coming up. We don't have a Friday show tomorrow, but we still will cover the NFL here. Texans Jets play tonight. Halloween game. The Jets desperately need to win. Two opposing records, 6-2 against 2-6. So Jets are favored in this game. This game is being played in New Jersey, not New York. This is being played in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium. I don't know. I know that Stephon Diggs and Nico Collins are out. They're two best receivers, but I'm still going to lean Texans here. It's about the split game. It's a pick 'em. Basically, Vegas is saying, I don't know who's going to win. So, who
knows?
This is a pick 'em. But who's your pick for this game?
I might as well go in Texans. I think this is the official downfall of the New York Jets. If they lose this game, they're done.
Oh, I would love to see Rodgers lose in prime time again.
Yep.
Oh, it would be so sweet. I would
stop putting. This is my PSA to the NFL. Can we stop putting the New York teams on prime time? The Daniel Jones.
Oh my God, I'm so sick of it.
Every single week, it's like the Giants are on prime time. The Jets are on prime time.
Last year, the Broncos.
They had Sunday Night Football
every week last year.
They had Sunday Night Football with the Bengals, and then I think the next week they had the Steelers. They had the Steelers this week on Monday. Like every year, they got so many primetime games. Like, who's scheduling these and putting the New York Giants Sunday Night Football like 10 times a year? I don't get it.
Oh man,
they're not good.
You want to do some rapid fire picks here?
Yeah, let's do it. We didn't really have much to talk about with this one.
Falcons, Cowboys. I'm gonna go with the Falcons. I think this is gonna make the Cowboys 3-5. It's gonna make the rest of the schedule must win for the Cowboys. I'm gonna go with the Falcons here. This is in Atlanta.
I picked the Cowboys last week in a must win. They lost. This is the actual must win. I think the Cowboys win. If they win this, I think their season might be saved, but they're in a lot of trouble. If they lose this, though, I think McCarthy's toast.
I just think that the Cowboys it honestly looks like they don't care. But
no, they don't.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons. They're 5-3.
I'm not a Cowboys fan either. They just stink.
Dolphins, Bills. Tua is back. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins to win this football game against the Buffalo Bills. I'm gonna take the Dolphins here.
Who, if the Dolphins lose this game, they're also in trouble because they just had Tua back last week. They still lost. But they looked better.
Yep.
I think they already lost to the Bills too. It did not look that good, if I'm remembering it right. I'm going to take the Dolphins this time around. It's in Buffalo though, so
true. Orchard Park.
I'll take Miami.
All right. Raiders, Bengals. Bengals have to win this game, so fully must win. They're 3-5. They got to win. I think they're going to win. They're going to win by a sizable amount as well. Cincinnati's favored by 7. I like that. I would take that. Bengals, yeah.
The Bengals have yet to win a game at home. And here's the interesting note: if the Raiders win this, the only team in the AFC North to beat the Raiders is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
How about that?
But I will take the Cincinnati Bengals. It has to come to a close soon. They even lost to the Patriots at home. They got killed by the Eagles last week. Yeah. So it has to end soon. Bengals.
Chargers, Browns. I'll go with the Chargers here.
I'm going to go Cleveland.
Wow.
I think they still ride high with Jameis Winston. The vibes just look different.
They are. The vibes are just solid.
There was a video, I think there's the whole, the MVP, the Nickelodeon dude.
Yeah.
They gave it to Jameis Winston, I guess. I got a TikTok of it. The O-line was sliming him. They were having fun. Everyone's they're not doing this with Deshaun Watson because they just hate him.
Yeah.
I think they can beat the Chargers, though.
I agree. So, all right.
Cleveland.
Patriots, Titans. Yeah.
Ugh.
I wouldn't be shocked if this was Sunday Night Football. I mean,
this has Monday Night Football all over it.
I'll go with the Titans.
I'm going Patriots.
Drake May's questionable.
I'll go Pats.
Drake May's questionable, so I'll go with the Titans.
Mason Rudolph gonna go Patriots. Very bad game. It's gonna be ugly, or it could be just a shootout for no reason. But going Patriots.
Commanders versus the Giants. 6-2 Commanders go into East Rutherford, New Jersey, and they play the Giants. This is a 1:00 game, and I'm going to take Jay Daniels. They're favored by 4. I love that. That should be free. But the Giants also desperate for a win in 2-6. They looked solid against the Steelers. Tyron Tracy has been looking phenomenal, but I don't know, man. It's going to be tough to stop these Commanders this year. It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
They should be 6-3. They should be 5-3. They should have lost. Obviously, they had a Hail Mary. They should have lost that game.
Yeah.
Right? In retrospect, miracle. But
I think there's a couple teams on upset alert this week, and the Giants are a team for some reason that I think could be the
division.
Commanders.
It's a division game too. Yeah. I mean, you can
the
never
Giants
take
have
these
given
lightly.
The Eagles trouble so many times. Yeah. The Cowboys. You know what? This will be one of my upset picks. I'm going to take the Giants over Commanders.
I don't hate that. I really don't hate that.
I like the Commanders too this year.
Oh, this one's nasty. Oh, this one makes me want to vomit. Oh,
yikes!
Oh, light a candle.
2-0 to 2-6.
Light a candle. This game is stinky.
Listen,
the Saints. Oh,
the Saints whooped them at the beginning of the season. Everyone's like, "Oh, they're the greatest team ever." It was their first game of the year. Started 2-0. Now they're 2-6.
Give me the Panthers.
You know what?
Bryce Young. No Deontay Johnson. No problem. Give me the Panthers.
You know what would be hilarious? I'm as well thinking. I think I'm also going to pick the Panthers for this reason. The Saints have looked awful. They started 2-0. Imagine the Panthers get revenge this week, and they're not they're tied for last place now. The Saints could go from 2-0 to 2-7.
Sure.
I'm going Panthers.
Same. Broncos, Ravens. I'll go with the Ravens. They just got Deontay Johnson, which could fare well for them, but he also has a problem catching the football. But I think the Ravens are just a way better football team. Got a great defense. I'll go with the Ravens pretty easily.
I'm going to go Ravens as well.
Jags, Eagles.
Say the Broncos magic has to end soon.
Yeah. Jags, Eagles. I'll take the Dirty Birds here.
This is a must-win for Jacksonville. They barely lost to the Green Bay Packers. They have had so many close losses, but they just lost Christian Kirk and Brian Thomas.
Yeah.
So this will be an Eagles win, and the Jaguars are in trouble.
Bears Cardinals. This could be a fun game. Caleb Williams and the Bears robbed of a game winner last week. They could be 5-2. They could be. This is a Bears team that just isn't talked about enough. I mean, I know I hate Caleb Williams. I don't think he's good, but they're playing good football. They're winning games. They should be 5-2, but they're 4-3. I think they are going to come into Arizona. Arizona is somehow favored in this game. I'm going to take the Bears with everything I have.
I'm taking Chicago as well. That's all I got for that one.
Lions Packers. This is my game of the week. Game of the week.
Can this be flexed this Sunday night?
I wish. This is going to be a phenomenal game. I'm going to take the Packers in this game. I'm going to take the Packers. The Lions are the best team in the NFL right now, but it's a divisional game. Jordan Love is a good quarterback. I'm going to take the Packers to beat the Lions here.
I'm taking Detroit. They're going to go 7-1 and try to get some. They need breathing room from all these other teams behind them.
Rams Seahawks. Ugh. I'll take the.
This is a toss-up.
Is DK playing? If DK is playing, I'll take the Seahawks.
I'm going to go Rams.
I'll take the Rams too.
Rams just got Kupp and Nacua
Kupp and Nacua back. Yeah, I'll take the Rams.
The Rams. Listen, the Seahawks started 4-0. They could go 4-5 this week.
Colts Vikings.
Sunday night, weird one.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take Joe Flacco. I'll take Flacco and the Colts to beat
the Colts win. This one would be so funny.
Yeah, I'll take the Colts to win this game.
If the Vikings lose this, I think they have hit. Like I said, they've hit the brick wall. They've lost now. Who knows? The Seahawks hit their brick wall after starting 4-0.
Yep,
I'm gonna take the Colts as well. I think this game is gonna suck.
Buccaneers, Chiefs. Chiefs are 7-0. They're playing the very injured Bucks. It can't be easier for the Chiefs to go 8-0. They're gonna do it. Give me the Chiefs. Easy.
Man, this game could have been good if everyone was healthy.
Yeah.
This had so much hype. But
I will go rematch a few years ago.
Listen, like if I'm flexing one of these games out, I'm putting Lions Packers on Sunday Night Football, and I know the Bucks and Chiefs are a draw, but like I'd also want to move if I could, like maybe Dolphins, Bills. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
I mean, it's a weird week.
NFL is our NFL predictions so far.
Not a lot to talk about in the NFL.
You wanna do a Weddle? Wrap it up with a Weddle.
Weddle and Mac. Well, we don't need to do a grid.
We are bad at the grid. I'll tell you what, we're bad. At the
grid. It's been awful. We'll get a max of like 3 or 4.
Is there a Weddle for like an NBA or?
There's a Weddle for everything.
Oh, okay. We'll try it. We'll try that. We'll try it. Let me screen share. Try and find what website the NBA Weddle would be on, please. All right.
I think it's Weddle.
Podle. Podle. Okay.
Yeah.
Raptors guy. Was a receiver yesterday. Or 2 days ago. No, it was a quarterback. It was Jared Goff, wasn't it? Or Jordan Love.
No, it was Jared Goff, I think.
Okay. How about Connor Hayward? Okay, not a tight end. What a bad guess this was.
You know what? Younger than 25.
NFC younger than 25.
Bryce Young.
NFC South, Nate.
Hey, 23.
All right.
Wide receiver. Running back.
Has to be, yeah. Probably a wide receiver.
Not on Carolina. Is Bijan 23?
No, I think he's younger.
Try him out. See if he's a running back.
Not a running back.
22.
Yeah.
So Tampa Bay or New Orleans?
Oh.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay is a wide receiver.
Oh, it's not, you know what? Trey Palmer, McMillan.
Trey Palmer.
I only know this because I was thinking about getting him on fantasy.
You're him.
Listen, I've done pretty good with this stuff.
You are him.
Do another one. Play unlimited.
How about Podle?
Oh shoot.
Should we?
Oh, you can look
silhouette? At this. Oh, I think I know who that is.
See that? see. Okay, show the silhouette and see if you can guess it. I want to see if you can do it.
Oh man. What's his name? It's on Celtics. He's bald. Oh my god.
Cody White.
No, he played it. He played at Arkansas. Jordan Walsh. Jordan Walsh. It's got to be Jordan Walsh, I think. From that silhouette. It's not Jordan Walsh.
What a guess. Al Horford.
We got none of them right. So.
Oh, it's not a ball. Wait, he's not on the Celtics, is he?
He's not in the East. He's in the West. No, he's in the West. He's not a forward.
Oh, just guess random guys.
Probably a guard. He's probably a guard in the West. Go.
Curry.
I'll go Kyrie. He's in the West. He's a guard.
Curry.
No. Okay. Yeah. Curry's.
I swear. Yeah. If I get this,
Curry's older than 32.
Oh, you mean? Yeah.
No. Yeah. His jersey numbers also. How about this? How about De'Aaron Fox? Oh God.
Pacific.
Yeah, he's in the Pacific, so it could be Lakers, Suns,
Clippers.
How about D'Angelo Russell? Oh yeah, he's lower than 5. It's D'Angelo Russell. Higher than 1. Okay, so his jersey numbers 2, 3, or 4, and he's
Rui Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura is not a guard.
I don't know.
He's got to be a Sun. Booker.
Isn't Booker older than 32?
Phoenix. Oh my God.
Older than 28, younger than 32.
It's on Phoenix.
It's definitely not KD.
No, who's on Phoenix? You have any ideas?
No. Not really.
Old. Oh man. I don't know. Jersey numbers. What's really throwing me off here.
Higher than 1, lower than 5. So it's a 2, 3, or 4.
It could be Bradley Beal.
Isn't Bradley Beal kind of bald?
Oh yeah, it's Bradley Beal. I forgot about the silhouette. Yep. What a horrible picture to use.
Looks like he's
a horrible picture to use. That's a joke. All right.
Oh, you know what? Look up. There's one for the MLB. You have to guess their swing, who it is.
Okay.
It's actually very intriguing.
What's it called?
Oh, I forget. Let me look up the website. Let's see if I look it up. Because I've done it before. It's very hard.
Batter up.
Yep, batter up. It's you'll see what I mean. You can basically guess it by their swing, or it's like it's just the same thing, but it's like very interesting. It's called batter up.
McCutchen.
Here, show it on the screen. I can't see it.
Oh, you can't see it?
No.
What the hell? This kind of looks like McCutchen.
I don't think so.
It's USA, great.
Well, it's not in the NL.
It's righty.
Let's go AL. Guess like, Oh, wait, they put Kutch as a DH. I want to try it. Try out a guy like Tommy Edman. I don't know. Tommy Edman. They might be doing something like Dodgers related because they just.
It says "Go Dodgers" down here. It says "Go Dodgers" right here. Look, see that?
So he's not on the Dodgers.
Yeah.
US. We didn't even get the division right. I don't know like how
He's in the AL. He's in the AL.
Ooh, AL, American League. AL, American. Oh. Try out a guy like, it's not an outfielder. He doesn't look like he has dreadlocks or anything. Try something funny. Spencer Torkelson. It's not gonna be him, but we gotta start narrowing it down. Oh! Okay. First base.
He's on the Tigers.
Wait, what's the yellow mean? Do we know what the yellow means? Does
Infield,
it say like
infield?
Infield. Okay.
Baez?
No, he's not American. Try Colt Keith. See it? What a poll.
Bang. Let's go. Well,
Buddy said try Baez.
yeah. How about that? I was thinking Baez a lefty too, I think. But yeah.
Colt Keith.
Good episode today. Happy Halloween, everyone. We had some fun today.
Yeah, I have some
always
ideas
right.
for Tuesday. I want to announce these.
Awesome.
We're gonna. What the plan is? Trade deadline special. But
it is
right.
also election day, so I don't know how available I will be.
You know what? Just here. I want to do something funny.
What?
Here.
I can't see.
Here, wait 1 second. I'm doing something really quick.
If you want to just do Thursday by yourself, I might not be able to hop on Thursday because I have to
Or
go
Tuesday?
home and vote. Yeah. Oh, Tuesday. Yeah, I might not be able to. So you might just have to do that by yourself
Here.
if you want to do that, and I could just hop on a call.
See, I don't know if it will let me use the background though, and I mean, I don't really need it.
For what?
Like the background, like our thing.
Oh, okay.
So here, I want to present this. Share. Since it in honor of Election Day.
Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, Christ.
What we're gonna make our official predictions since we won't be here.
I think this is not a good idea. I am not getting canceled. You can make your prediction. There's no way I'm doing this.
No, hear me out. Like, so
I'm not speaking on any of this.
Blue is going. Blue is going to be. Oh, you know what? You see, I don't know.
Bad idea.
There's something about. I'm just kidding.
Bad idea.
I'm just kidding. I thought that would be funny.
Oh man!
I saw someone on Instagram. They did a tier list of how quarterbacks would vote in their opinion. It was so funny. They had let me see if I can find it. It was hilarious. Let me read you some of these. Shoot, I need to find it. Yeah, so they made like a tier list like this.
Yeah,
and they just said like Kamala or Trump. Aaron Rodgers was under Trump. I told my buddy they should just make him like third party.
Jeez. Oh man! All right, we can't get political here.
So Tuesday is going to be our trade deadline spectacular. It might just be me. Plan is
I could hop on my phone maybe because I'm driving home.
Driving home. I think the plan, what I want to do or try to do is the trade deadline's at 4:00. Mm-hmm. We're gonna do I guess the final hour, so hopefully start at 3, go until 4. If you're not available, maybe you could just hop on and join if it lets me. Because I had a hard time logging in by myself the one time, so hopefully we don't have issues.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll figure that out. If not, we'll do it later when you're ready.
Sounds
recap
good.
what happens because I think stuff might go down.
Yep.
Like there's teams like the Steelers, they need a wide receiver ASAP.
We do need someone.
They need someone. Cortland Sutton, Darius Slayton, Adam Thielen. Who knows? Who's he going to be? Come join us.
Well. Yep. Well, good episode. Happy Halloween, everyone, and we will see you guys Tuesday for trade deadline.
Have fun.
We'll see you guys.